Somebody needs to do the world a favor and take Kanye West's phone away from him, because that man has been wilding on social media the past couple of days, and it has gotten out of hand. He has gotten into fights with a lot of celebrities, called Beyonce's kids a slur, accused his ex Kim Kardashian of using his blackness against him, and then tried to come for Iggy Azalea's child Onyx. Well, y'all already know that Iggy is not the one you want to play with, especially when it comes to her child, and she dragged Kanye for filth on social media, exposing some seriously insane things about him that left us shook. Not only did she expose Kanye for being cuckoo, but she also claimed that he might have gotten up to some shady activities as his bestie Diddy. There have been reports of Kanye being up to some seriously shady stuff, and his drama with Iggy might be the key to breaking this open, so let's break this down. The idea of Iggy and Kanye beefing might sound so random, but hey, this is Kanye we're talking about, and he has a gift for starting drama with the most random people ever, so I guess we shouldn't be so surprised. This current round of drama started when Kanye took offense to the fact that her baby daddy, Playboy Cardi, had left him off his latest album, and in true Kanye style, he went off on Twitter about it. He was also annoyed that Cardi wanted his daughter North on a song, and Kanye tweeted, "I decided North won't be doing any songs with Cardi. How it looked for me to get left off an album, and then he asked Kim to have vocals from my daughter. I don't give a F about none of this industry-ish and how it's a Skims line in the first place, and I don't give a F about no comment. The man has the first and final say over his kid." He then decided to have his revenge on Cardi by having Cardi and Iggy's son Onyx featured on the song. He tweeted, "Hey Iggy Azalea, I need to get Onyx vocals on my song. That's my nephew. Oh, and I'm a rap about one of your businesses. The F?" Well, Iggy was not about to let this slide, and she clapped back saying, "Yay, I understand the point you want to make. I say this with kindness and as a mother. Please leave my child out of this. At the end of the day, Jordan has other children, less famous, doesn't matter, but it seems only my son gets her in perpetuity about or on behalf of a man he has no relationship with. Does he read it? No, he's a child, but it creates a digital legacy and an odd situation for him to one day discover and endure in perpetuity from strangers online. Can I please have some peace? Can my son have some peace?" Iggy has spoken over the years about how Cardi is pretty much a deadbeat to their son and how he's not even on the birth certificate. So it only makes sense that she wouldn't want him to get dragged into Cardi's mess, especially when it had nothing to do with her or the boy. Azalea continued, "It's crazy how much I actually know about that man and the things I could say. Thankfully, I'm nice and don't want to involve people who don't deserve to be mixed into his manic episode. But let's keep it cute because I know who you send your pictures to and the weird fantasies you have and share with other men. Most of Hollywood does. It's not a very well kept secret." She also said, "Also true story, he asked me to fly to Wyoming and shoot the Yeezy campaign in 2020 and I declined. Men are delusional. Hopefully the women you date or marry consent to the pictures you send of them to other men. I'm not the person he should be talking about, trust, cause I'm just as crazy and I will tell it all if I hear my name mentioned one more time." The idea of Kanye sending inappropriate pictures of his partners to other people is kind of wild. But before y'all accuse Azalea of lying and making things up, let me remind you that this isn't the first time that Kanye has been accused of doing that, because a couple of years ago, he was exposed for sending explicit pictures of Kim around. According to reports, former Yeezy and Adidas staffers who alleged Ye showed adult movies during meetings on multiple occasions and shared explicit videos and photos of Kim Kardashian, his wife at the time. In one incident, the report describes a job interview Ye conducted in 2018, during which he allegedly pulled out his phone and announced, "My wife just sent me this," before showing a very revealing photo of Kardashian. In another 2018 incident, West allegedly showed an explicit video of Kardashian to Yeezy creative team members, and two creatives alleged Ye also showed them his own homemade tape. Y'all can say whatever you want about Kim, but she's something of a saint for dealing with Kanye for those years, because he sounds exhausting to deal with, and showcasing intimate pictures of her is just a line that should have never been crossed. Well, Kanye then clapped back at Iggy saying, "I intentionally never smashed Iggy because of Cardi. Oh, and Rocky. Oh, and Pusha. Oh, and Tyga. Oh, and French. Oh, and you get the picture." But it turns out that he was lying about that, because an old video of Iggy resurfaced where she was talking about how Kanye allegedly made some very inappropriate comments toward her, and it was clear as day that he wanted to smash.
By the time it gets to the end, I don't really know what to say, because there's been so much. It's just kind of weird. Like, I just met this guy like 5 minutes ago and I'm supposed to be in a business meeting, so super weird. And I'd been in a lot of label meetings at that time and they're all professional, so this was just weird to me, and I really looked up to Kanye, so it threw me off. I didn't know what to say, so I was like, oh, that's interesting to think that somebody that I really look up to like looks at my pictures every morning for inspiration. That's kind of cool. He was like, yeah. Weird. Don't know what to say. Weird. He was like, I had a boyfriend, right? Okay, he didn't say it in that voice. I'm like, yes, I have a boyfriend. He was like, how big is his? Not kidding you. My face must have been like, you don't gotta tell me. You don't gotta tell me. I know it's big. Bruh. Why are you asking about other men's? Weird of you. He was like, I know it is. You gotta let your boyfriend as many different girls as he can, because if you've got a big and it's his God-given right to many women.
Child, given Kanye's recent behavior, it's not surprising that he has been defending Diddy on Twitter because it's giving birds of a feather. I'm talking about his tweets where he said, "You bees were not SA'd. Pardon me, let me put it in yay all caps. You Me Too bees did not get SA'd. You extorted ninjas. Ninjas means men, bees mean bees." He also said, "At the real Donald Trump, please free my brother Puff. Free Puff. Puff, we love you. I stood up for Puff and I'm still winning 20 Grammys next year and doing the Super Bowl." He also said, "My support of Puff is completely selfish. I need to find whoever been trying to out black moguls. I just found out that Puff is not allowed to make or collect money while he's locked up, so I'ma send his half of the money to Justin. Puff got Me Too'd, so did I. Free Puff. Did Puff get Me Too because of the fighting or because of the money? I never seen a broke ninja get Me Too." Oh, and let's not forget that he also got sued by his former assistant for her. The woman, Lauren Pashada, claimed that Kanye acted inappropriately when she worked for him. According to reports, she claimed she was bombarded with explicit text messages from West, including adult videos. Pashada also claims he while talking to her on the phone, and that on one occasion he pleasured himself in front of her after trapping her in a private room on his plane. She claimed that he would say stuff like, "See, my problem is I be wanting to F, but then after I F, I want a girl to tell me how hard they've been F while I'm F'ing them, then I want her to cheat on me." He would apparently go on to describe his intimate fantasies with vulgar language. Another time, she claimed that he texted her saying, "Is my D it is, this F'ing mine, I'm going to beat this D for being F's. I'm going to stare at pictures of white women with black behinds and beat the ish out of my D, beating the ish out of this big black C." Yeah, at this point, Kanye is starting to look like a light version of Diddy, and Iggy was right to call him out his name for trying to drag her son into some drama because of a deadbeat father that the boy barely knows. The wild part about this is that Kanye admitted to making inappropriate comments to Iggy, saying, "This is true." Well, fans had all the smoke for Kanye, and they commented, "Ye is so messy because why did Iggy ask him for peace? So not digital footprint is left when her son gets older." And Ye doubled down and started talking about her body count. And I'm not surprised that Kanye West decided to go on his annual unhinged rant. But to bring Jay-Z and Beyonce's twins along with Izzy's son was truly uncalled for. His antics aren't even a gimmick anymore to promote or market. He's mentally unstable. I see why Kim keeps the kid. Anywho, y'all let me know what you think about Kanye's shenanigans, so drop your thoughts in the comments, then check out this next video.